Hey, yo, welcome back to the WNBA. So we got some new valuations for WNBA teams for the year of 2025, and actually, all 13 teams combined are worth $3.5 billion this year, which is actually a 180% increase from last year, which marks the largest ever increase of any professional league ever. And honestly, some of these numbers are actually crazy, and actually the number one spot I think is probably the most surprising. And it's not even the biggest cities in the country here. But yeah, we got coming in at number 13. 13 is Atlanta Dream. Last year, last year's 11.9 million. They jumped all the way to 165 million. So already off the top here, we have just a massive jump. So we already can have an idea of where we're going to be headed. Next, we got number 12 is Connecticut Sun, 180 million this year, 16.2 last year. Next, we got Dallas Wings, 195 this year, 15 million last year. Coming in now at the top 10, coming in from at number 10 is the Washington Mystics at 200 million last year, 15.2. Next, we have Chicago Sky at 210. Last year, 16.7. Then we got one major city coming in at number 8 is the LA Sparks at $225 million. Last year, they were at 17.3. Next, we got the Minnesota Lynx at 240. Last year, 21.9. Then we got the Phoenix Mercury, big city. Of course, some great history there also. Coming in at 250 this year. Last year, 19.3. Then we got Seattle Storm, another semi-big city. Of course, they're also probably definitely missing the Seattle Sonics for the NBA. A lot of people want them back, but they're coming in with $285 million. Last year's $21 million, so cross over the $20 million mark there. Then we got coming in at number 4 is the Las Vegas Aces at $290 million. Again, another semi-big city for the most part at 21.6. Next, we got the top 3 here. We got the Indiana Fever jumped up a lot, also as all the other teams here, but $335 million. So already going pretty big jump there. They were at 33.8 million last year. Then we really do get a jump here to the New York Liberty, the defending champs, at a massive jump here to $420 million at their last year. They were worth 32.8. Next, we got the number 1 spot. If you couldn't tell by now, it is the new team, the Golden State Valkyries, coming in, the new team in California, and their valuation blasting off here to $500 million. Of course, they have no valuation from last year because they didn't exist last year. So this is just showing the difference of the leagues here. And again, a lot of teams in other leagues are worth easily to $400 to $500 million. That's the bottom barrel. You got teams in other leagues that are worth $5 to $6 billion. I think the Cowboys are actually probably worth the most out of any team in the country. I think they just hit over about $10 billion. So just imagine how much money each owner is making just from last year. These jumps are gigantic, and it's actually kind of baffling to see on the number. Like, just seeing the numbers here, it's just insane to see actually the difference. So, hey, if you can get on in somewhat bottom level, like I know the Valkyries are brand new, and again, there's also talks about bringing in new teams in the coming future. I think that there's one for Toronto coming in. I think there's one for central north of the U.S. I think there's a team coming in. So even if you get Atlanta Dream, even if you go in and try to be a minority owner of the Atlanta Dream, you're coming in still very low, and you could be making so much money off the having to be an owner of this. So hey, it's definitely just starting. Again, they are kind of in the definitely situation where the players are wanting to get paid a lot more. But that's not part of this. This is just about the valuation, and a lot of these teams are. I'm quite surprised on where some of these teams are landing in general, especially like the LA Sparks, being a major city out there. I'm not really surprised about other teams like down at the bottom of the Atlanta Dream and maybe the Wings or Mystics in general. But hey, they're definitely getting up there. But definitely a big jump even from the 3rd to 2nd spot here. So congrats to all of them on basically very good seasons, and they're definitely making a much bigger splash in the last couple years than they have probably my entire time that they've even had a WNBA a league here. So again, massive money coming to this league here, and it's just going to expand even more. So I'll see you on the next one. Peace!